The following moments may contain explicit language.
Hey guys, before the video starts, I just want to let you guys know that my voice is, I'm getting a little sick, so my voice is like scratchy, itchy. It doesn't sound like it usually does, so I just wanted to let you guys know that in case you were wondering. And if you do not like me ranting or anything like that about the updates, probably just skip to the timestamp of the update starts when I'm talking about the game. But until then, I'm going to be talking about things that I did not like about the development. So if you do not want to hear about that, skip. But other than that, give your girl a like down below, subscribe. You know, if you like my content. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do other videos, other games, and if you guys mess with me, then continue on my journey. And I'm gonna get on with the video. I want to let you guys know that, and see you guys later. Peace. Hey everybody, I'm back again with another video, and I just wanted to say that I don't know what's been going on with Ocean. I don't know, but mind you, I would know. I've been doing devlog videos. I've been doing it consistently since episode 3.5. After that, I was on it. So I remember some of the things that he said. I remember a lot of the things that I've seen in the pictures and stuff like that. You can go to my channel, you can see it all right there. So as I'm playing it and stuff like that, I'm seeing a lot of the scenes that I've seen in the devlogs. And I remember in the devlog, he literally said that, oh, he was having trouble showing us without spoiling the story. And then I realized, I was like, you know what? He did say that because that's exactly how I felt. As I was playing, I kept seeing some of the pictures that I've been seeing in the devlogs. And I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, I remember this scene. I saw this scene. I just kept seeing, it was like Uncanny Valley. And I'm like, okay, but I kept playing. And then as it got to the end, I was like, that's it? And I'm gonna put a video up top of me seeing that. I was like saying that. I was like, what the heck? So it really was throwing me off, and I got another video of me like saying, you know, I keep seeing like the scenes that I've seen in the devlogs. There's no scene that I have not seen so far. So I'm like, okay. I would say there's probably one. There's probably one picture that I saw the devils that I did not see in the game. But other than that, it was weird to me. So when I got to that point, I was like, that's it. But at that time, I let it go because I was like, let me look at another path. Let me see if there's something different. Not necessarily. The only scenes that were kind of different was Bella's, you know, different scenery, her house. But other than that, you know, staying the night, basically. Not, you know, because obviously we're in the room studying or whatever. It's just different if you're on her path. But I'm like, okay. But it's like the longest scene that I felt really dragged out was the scene of them viewing that place. And I was like, okay, there was a time when they were talking and I'm like, this could have been cut down. This could have definitely been cut down. I'm very confused by this. So I was like, okay. And then after that, a couple more scenes and the game was done. I'm like, there's some scenes that we didn't even freaking get. We did not get the therapy session. We did not get going to the bar. We did not get going to the barn party. We didn't get another game, but I let that go because I'm sure it's going to be a minute because they're training. But it's like, those were the scenes that I thought we were going to get. Those are the scenes that I thought he couldn't show. But nothing. And then at the end, it says, oh, you know, by the time you see this, episode 4 will be on its way. I hope by tomorrow. I hope by the next day. Because do you not have another game? Do you not have Weird Al again? So unless you were doing both games at once, and unless you're super speed, Flash, we gotta wait, do we not? So if there's some people that don't give a rat's ass about Where It All Began, they're fucked because they're gonna have to wait probably another year. Maybe 2. So when I got done with everybody's path by like 1 o'clock in the morning, and there were some girls that didn't get that much shine this episode. Victoria, she got the short end of the stick. I mean, yeah, we went to a therapy session. We always do that if we're not on path anyway. Us going to her house, she's overly horny. She's depressed. She's basically going to leave us. Either her, like, And I'm like, damn. Bella picked up on that. She was like, damn, bro. What are you doing? Your game is trash. And I'm like, damn, he can't do anything. He can't lick. He can't suck. He can stick a finger in, but he's disgusted. I mean, he did kiss Victoria's, but other than that, that's it. Not even a lick. So I was like, okay, but this is a slow burn. This is a slow burn. We're okay with it because this is a slow burn, right? But I'm like, how slow does this burn have to freaking be? I don't know, man. I don't get off on the sexual like that. I like the romance. Not gonna lie to you, I like the romance. But at the same time, there's a limit with me. And I feel like Summer's Gun has really went over that limit. Because even though he said, oh, this is more of a story type game, if you want the sexual, go to another. Okay, I get that. But at the same time, okay. Adult virtual novel, right? He literally said, and I quote, when he was having this problem with Steam, I want this to be an adult virtual novel. I don't want it to just be a virtual novel. I want it to be an adult. I'm like, okay, cool. Season 2, we're in there. Nothing. There was a lot of time. There was so many times he could have scored. So many times he could have scored. But did he score? No. No. We got dry humping, a kiss, fingers. It's like, between the cheeks. We got a handy, a miniature handy. You know, she did it a couple times, and then that's it. But other than that, that's it. That's all we got. And the girls are ready. They're willing to go. They are willing to go. And why have we not been? Oh, yeah, and another thing, where's the dates? We didn't go on not one date. And no, I do not count going to that place with Bella or sleeping outside with Zara a date. That was cool, but not a date. Some of them are like, if you don't give me a date, I'm gonna assume that you don't. And Bella like, damn, this is the first time you told me that you actually want to sleep with me. And I was concerned. I'm literally thinking you're gay. And I understand that because some people have went through that. You're good. You're a nice guy, and I like you. But when it comes to you sleeping with me, I don't know. So, the gay jokes, I feel like there's a little truth to that, but it's still funny. But at the same time, I don't think this was 2 years worth of content. I would say probably like maybe a half a year at most. I don't know. I don't know why he didn't want to push the story forward. But this was very confusing. And I can admit, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. And then after that, after I got done and I wanted to go see what everybody was saying, some people hit me up on YouTube and said, what they felt. But when I went to the forums and stuff, I wanted to know what people thought. Because I usually don't go up there. I mean, I do, but not during when it's about to, drop, because I know people be spoiling it. They locked it down. I went to 2 pages, and then after the second page, they locked the forums down. People were talking about the game, mind you. They tell people to stay on topic, but that is a topic. The game is the topic, right? And then after that, they say no excessive talking about the dev times, no excessive talking about like anything. And I'm like, anything that people want to say, I feel like if people have been paying 2 years, almost 3, for this game, I feel like they should be able to say when they're upset. As long as they're not attacking him, but they're attacking the game, I feel like that should be fine. But no. When a moderator likes the game, they go up there and they look at the game, and then they say, oh, no, you cannot talk about my favorite dev. No. Even if it's about the game, even though, this needs to be talked about. No, take that somewhere else. And where else are you supposed to talk about it? He locked on Reddit because of the dev time, because people probably would have spoiled it. So he locked that down because he controls it. So where else are you supposed to talk about it? In the forums, right? That's what they're supposed to be for, right? Because when they have other forms of other media, people can say and talk about the game when they don't like it, when they don't like something about it. And I even said I was going to be honest when I did this review. But it's like, that really ticked me off last night. And I'm going to show you what they said. But when I saw that, I was like, okay, I see what this is. And they've been doing it. They've been doing it since he left the forums. He's not even on the forums anymore. And they've been doing that. They start sweeping, pages will disappear, people's comments will disappear. And it's like, the only time I agree was when people go on top and they talk about other things that have nothing to do with the game. But when they're talking about the game, they talk about, okay, it's been 2 years of content, what else can we say? This game is not going to be finished. Oh, that's too much. Lock it down. I don't know. It's just like, when I start falling out of love, I just like, it kind of sucks because I know a lot of people like this game, and I know a lot of people come to my channel because of this game, but at the same time, it's like, I don't like this. And I can say that because even when I play, like, with Dr. Pancake, with being a dick, when I play his updates, it literally takes me hours. I mean, I might play until 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And that's on one path. I don't know. And I'm not just talking about the free roam because I usually turn it off, besides the ones that you can't skip. But the activities that you can't, that you can skip, I do. And there's sometimes that people play them and it takes them even longer. But with me, it's like, I actually feel like I waited and it kind of worked, like, paid off. This time, I don't feel like that. I feel like, what do we wait for? There's no scene that was different than what he's shown in the last 2 years. Go back and look. Scene for scene. There are some things that we probably haven't even touched on that he showed. Like the restaurant, the bar menu. What happened to actually going to the bar to have that make sense? We didn't go. Just people talking about, we didn't even do the yoga. We passed by Layla. She talking about, you're gonna come to do yoga. He's talking about, I'm busy. Apparently he's busy with a lot of things. All of a sudden he's depressed. All of a sudden he's angry. I understand people go through things, yes. But it's like those are deterrents from him doing things. And it's like we're taking a step back with what we basically overcome in season 1. I like to see what people say and think about these games. I don't go on Reddit because obviously that's monitored. So there's not a lot of things you can say on there without probably getting banned or blocked. You can't say nothing in the Discord, probably banned or blocked. So the forums are the only place, and that you can't say nothing. You can't say that nothing there either. Do you know that turns people away? And that's basically gonna mostly hurt his business more than help it, because you can't do that on Steam. So as soon as this shit drops on Steam, I mean, by the time it drops on Steam, we'll have 4 episodes. So I guess I'll make it a little better. But for the people that basically got fucked, and I'm not talking about the people that loved what they saw. I mean, yeah, sure. I'm telling you, I did not have a problem with the romance. That hit the nail on the head. I liked it. Besides him not being able to do anything, but I still liked what I saw. But when it came to the story going forward, no. And you cannot deny that the story did not go forward. It didn't. It did not. All the stuff that I actually was looking forward to doing, we did not do. So that's where I'm upset. And I feel like a lot of people are upset about that. But you can't say anything. Animations, he's talking about all these animations. There's only 18 new animations. 18 new animations. I mean, I'm talking about compared to Dr. PK and what animations he be doing, with how many, and the animations with Ocean, it's not comparing. Somebody literally, I'm gonna see if I have the picture. Somebody literally showed the folder for the animations, and it was only 18. And then I think about all that time that he was stressed out, and I'm like, I mean, was this why you were stressed out? Because you knew what people were gonna say, that there was gonna be hate, and it's understandable because, I mean, what is this? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I'm gonna move on to the review. Now, there were aspects about this game. There was aspects about the updates, the 3 episodes that should have just been 1 that I liked, and I'm gonna talk about them right now. So, on to episode 1, because I don't know when episode 1 ended and began. I don't know what episode 2 ended. I don't know, because he didn't put the cue cards to change. So he just made it into basically 1 episode, basically. And that's kind of surprising because I'm like, where's the cue card? And where's the skip button? Where's the multi-skip button? I'm like, why every time I got to a new path And I already seen all this, mind you. Why is the skip button gone? Anyway, we're not gonna talk about that right now. But hopefully he adds that after we get out of beta. Why we in beta? I don't know. We're in beta. But I'm gonna talk about the game, the stuff that I did like. Okay, guys, into the review. Now, first, like I said, I'm gonna talk about Bella. Bella's path was also an all-star of this update. Her path was beautiful. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, the MC and Bella, they have great chemistry. Ocean, he's really good at writing romance. For real, he really is. I gotta give him that. But story progression, I don't know. I wasn't really seeing that. Yeah, Bella, it's like I feel like we went farther with Bella. Sure. You know, we learned about her sister, and she obviously knows things about us that we don't even know, which is crazy because somebody literally said in the forums that the MC went from being this manipulative, always knowing something, to him not knowing anything at all. And I don't know. I feel like as time goes on, as years pass, I feel like Ocean, he forgets what he wants to even do with the story. I mean, it's possible. It's like, I don't get it. And just like with the first version of Summer's Gone, it's totally different than what we get now. Like, it was different, and he even said he's different now. He's older now, so it's like he can't write the same story. And I understand that then. But as time passes, what if it happens again? And then we're sitting there like, well, this season is different than this season because of how long it took. And then, okay, whatever. I'm not going to get into that right now. But like I said, Bella's path was amazing. Beautiful. The ending, great. I can't wait to see what happens at the party. They're dating, but then they're not dating. They're casual, but then it's like, I'm not going to test the whole talking to other women thing with Bella. I mean, I know she said she's cooler with it, but I don't think she's going to do that. Unless you piss her off, maybe. I don't know. But their love is great. It's great. It's great. So I'm going to move on to Zara. Now, Zara, she's number 2 all-star of this update. I feel like Ocean put a lot of time into Bella, because Bella's his bread and butter. There's a lot of people that like Bella, and there's a lot of people that don't. And I would say not a lot. I would say probably like 20% of the population don't like Bella, but I like Bella. I do. So it works. Anytime that she's in an update, it works. I don't have a problem with seeing her, so it works out. Now with Zara, I like Zara. I did not like Zara when I first met her, but I like her now. And her path was also, she was very prominent in this update. Very prominent, helping the MC out. They're training. They're staying together. He's moving out, and she's not feeling it. She's not feeling it. She wants to have him stay with her and, I guess, build more of their relationship. And even when they went to the little game and stuff to watch the game, she even told the dude, he's been in the hot tub with me twice. I mean, if you haven't been there, then that should tell you what you need to know. And then even that girl, Meredith or something, I forgot her name at this point. She even said, Zara, like, she asked the MC, hey, there's somebody that wants to date you. And then she turned around quick, said, who? I said, that was hilarious. Because it's like, you could say, like, who she's asking who, or she's really want to know who's my competition. And the girl's like, I don't want to tell you right now. I don't want to out her. And then she's asked, would Zara have a problem with him dating? And then she's like, why would I have a problem with that? I mean, because of the way you're acting, you're all up on him. It's giving. And then I said this when I was watching the when I was doing the devlogs and stuff. I was like, you know what? If we're supposed to be with someone, and she's all on this like this, what's going on? But then I'm just thinking maybe those are path specific. Like, if we're interested in Zara, she's gonna like. That's how she's gonna behave. But even when you're with Bella, she acts the same way. And when you're with Bella, when you go to the football field, she literally, like, we say, okay, I want to stay here. I'm meeting up with Bella. She says, okay. But then when Bella shows up and Bella's on top of us, Zark is there and she sees it and then she runs off. But then and then Bella says, And then I wonder, just like if you go to the gym with Bella and then Mila comes in and she's doing that whole jealousy tutorial thing, I really wonder if Zara was there. Like, did Bella see Zara? And she's like, that's interesting. I like that. Because after that, I don't really see. It's kind of like it's kind of like Zara kind of backed off a little bit, but still interesting. But yeah, man, it's like there's multiple people trying to set Zara and the MC up. Multiple people. And I don't know if she's playing coy because of, you know, her ambitions of wanting to be the best. Her not wanting to get in a relationship. And I understand that because you don't want to get in a relationship. You don't want to potentially almost get pregnant. Think about whatever. But the whole teasing and the whole thing that they did, that shit was, that was cute. That was hot. I can give it to them. But other than that, you know, when it ended and they you know, when they stayed out and they slept together on the field and stuff, it was cute. You hold hands. You could say that she's beautiful. When you view in the apartment with them dry humping and stuff, and then after that, when he's on the bike and she's leaning over you and you can kiss her, and then that's the first kiss they ever shared the whole episode. Because there was multiple times where I thought he was gonna kiss her, but he ended up not doing it. He even said he wanted to, but he ended up not doing it, especially when they were grinding in the bathroom. But then I feel like that moment was more sensual. I liked it. I want to know how the episode's going to start with her, because I know if you're on Mila path, it starts with you in the bathroom with her, about to take a bath. So I feel like if you kiss her, I feel like it's going to start with them kissing. And I wonder if Nami's going to come back and see them doing that. I feel like that would be interesting. Or maybe they stop before and it becomes awkward and then she runs off. Who knows? He can write. He can write it. He can write it. I'm sure. I got to give him faith on the romance aspect. But I'm going to talk about other things at the end of it. So for now, I'm going to go over to Nami. Now, there were some people that got the short end of the stick this episode. Mila, a little bit, but not much. I say she got a little bit of a shine, but I still wasn't really that happy with it. Victoria, she changed. She's more aggressive, angry, sexual. I don't understand it. It's definitely different than chapter 1, because chapter 1, she was innocent. Yeah, she would read books, but now she's all hypersexual. I don't understand it. Now she wants him to give it to her right now. It's like, that's the only thing she's looking forward to. Even with her being, you know, she can't walk and stuff. So I was like, that was a 180. I was very surprised by that. And you can flirt with her sister, because you cannot flirt with her if you're on anybody else's path. You can grab her by the waist and stuff, and you can compliment her. It was very strange. I'm like, And maybe because she sees you with her sister and she's like, he's a good guy, so I wouldn't mind dating him. I'm not sure, but I felt that was weird, because I would think that if you were on anybody else's path, you would be able to flirt with her, but apparently you can only flirt with her if you're on Victoria's path. I have not seen anybody bring that up. So I just wanted to bring that up. That was strange. But yeah, her path, I was not fucking with it, for real. Like, it was kind of boring. So I hope within the next chapter it becomes better, but I don't really have anything else to say about her. Let's go to Mila. Now, Mila, her path opens up with you taking a bath together. Yeah, Mila's path opens up with us. I ain't gonna lie, I got jump scared when it opened, because I'm like, damn, like, she was right in front of the damn. I'm like, holy shit. They're about to take a bath together. As they get in the bath together, you can give her a little finger action. It's like every girl that you could potentially start a path with, you could touch them in some type of way. So it's just kind of like, okay, so you give her a little finger action. She wants a date. We haven't dated anybody so far. We haven't taken nobody on a date yet. And apparently it's been a minute. It's been like, maybe I give it a week or two, and they're like, okay, like, when are you going to take us on a date? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to, but obviously not yet. So we meet up with her in the library. We talk, school, books, whatever. Then we go view the house and stuff. You know, we get a little kiss, whatever. We obviously give the apartment to Mila. Give the room to Mila, get the bigger room. And you get, like, benefits for that. I did that. And then after that, it was it. I just feel like with the other paths, it's like a chore for me to say good things about it, because there was I'd say like 2 or 3 things, but then after that, that's it. So it's just kind of like, it was okay, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't Zara and it wasn't Bella. Like, their path, the other girls' path were not on the caliber of them. So if you like them, you basically got the short end of the stick this episode. And we're not even going to talk about Nami, because with Nami, now we're learning things about her that probably wasn't initially in the story, and now it's in the story. Apparently she's a Rivera, She got an inheritance. She has to get married. The MC and Nami can't do nothing because if not, she's gonna at risk of losing her inheritance. A mafia. Just like in Where It Began, same thing. We got hit in the face. Boom. The story is totally different now. It's crazy. It just doesn't seem real. Now the red-haired girl that we've been seeing, that we thought was gonna be I don't know, that we just thought he just added a bunch of hot girls. Apparently that's Nami's sister. Threw me for a big loop. I'm like, what? And apparently she knew about her the whole time. I don't know, man. I mean, you cannot excuse this type of writing. You can't. It's just, I don't like it. I didn't like it. It confused me. And like I said, that's why I don't get into the whole girl wars with these characters, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of Nami. I'm sorry. I don't like her. I don't like the way she acts. She was cute at first at version 1. I had a path for her made. And obviously I have a path for her now because I want to see, obviously I do reviews, so I have to know some sort of what's going on with her. But is she my favorite? No. She has to be in the top 10 because there's not that many girls we can really do stuff with at this point. But it's like, even with the relationship, she's still casual because the MC's basically telling her, like, I don't know myself, you don't know yourself, so we can't just be strictly, we're 100% tied to each other. We're casual. So she's like, well, damn, I knew there was something. And she's mad about that. So it's just like, I understand, because it's like, after all of this, you're basically telling me we can do stuff, but we're not together. I don't know. So far, that's pretty much it with the main girls. I mean, we got Sasha, but we're learning more about her slowly. But still, like, I can't really gauge her because, like I said, we don't know when we're even going to get to that point. She doesn't like us. She tolerates us. She thinks we're cute. But she hates our fucking guts. Like, I don't think she hates us, like, hates. I just think she doesn't like us and she doesn't want us around. Like, so it's just kind of, like, confusing to me of how that's going to go and when we're going to open up to each other. I feel like the bar is going to be a very pivotal moment. I feel like there's going to be a lot of, but at the same time, it's like, damn, I don't know. Like I said, I'll give this episode a 7.5, but other than that, it was okay. If you're not Bella or Zara, no. So at the end of the episode, at the end, it literally says, before you look at this page, episode 4 will already be done. I hope so, because I'm like, when? Because I don't think Ocean has said anything since the episode has dropped. I don't think he said anything. So I don't know if he's went in hiding. I don't know if he's on Discord. I don't know. I haven't looked. But the episode was okay. But it wasn't 2 years worth okay. It was like a year and a half okay. Like, this is what I would expect if we were getting monthly updates. This is the type of shit I would expect. And I'm not gonna lie, that whole viewing the apartment thing, house thing, whatever, that dragged on. Because even as I was clicking, I was like, why are we still here? Even the MC said, it should not take this long. I said the same thing. Yeah, we learned a little bit about the dynamics of the characters, but that's pretty much it. We learned more about Sasha. We learned a little bit more about Robin, but that's it. I feel like that benefited them more than anybody else. But that's it, man. That's the update. This is what we waited 2 years for. Yep. I just hope that, I don't know. I just hope Where It Began, it needs to die. I'm sorry. I really, every time someone brings up Where It Began, it just makes me nauseous. Because I don't really like that game anymore, man. It's like when I look at the potential of Summer's Gone, it makes me happy. It makes me, like, we could get so much more if we did not have to worry about that other game. But I doubt he'll drop it. And he'll just do both games, and we'll just have to be stuck with that. But that's it. That's the end of the review. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for all the subscribes, all the likes, all the comments. This is my, like, best video within the time I dropped it. Like, you guys have been killer. You guys have been supporting me, and I appreciate it. It's been a long 2 years, and I'm not gonna drop the game. I'm not gonna drop the game. I never said that, but it did disappoint me. I'm not gonna lie. It disappointed me a lot. So I hope Ocean just needs to get it together. That's all. That's all. But I will see you guys in my next video. Peace. Oh yeah, and I hope you guys liked the episode. I mean, if you guys liked it, good for you. I hope you guys had fun. This is not for you to deter the way you think about it. If you liked the episode, good for you. But me, I'm just telling you how I felt about it, and I wasn't too happy. Because like I said, when I got to the end, I was like, that's it? Like, that's crazy. But that's just how some of these developers are acting these days. Because this is like so long, and then this is what we're left with. But I'm going to end it on a positive note. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.